Yo there guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Future Star promo is here, and literally every single one of these players are going for stupid amounts. Vinicius Jr. 1.7 million, but a few of them can actually compete with middle icons. So are they worth it? The three players I picked up today, Mendy, Guendouzi, and Aouar. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. Are these players worth bringing into your starting 11? Let's go and find out. Leave a like, and if you are needing game codes or anything game related, head over to g2a.com, stock up on Xbox Live, PSN codes, all that good stuff. And let's head into it. So yesterday I had to make the decision to sell big boy Patrick Vieira 2.4 million just so I had the coins to fund some of these future star purchases. And what you're about to see has all been pre-recorded. I've sold all three players on, Mendy, Guendouzi, and Aouar, just so I don't lose even more when it comes to tax and also the market. I don't think it's gonna keep at this level. It will dip a little bit, and if they do tend to release these types of upgrades in future promos, I can't see these guys holding their value for too long. Just look what happened to the team of the years and even icons because of this promo. Everything came down a little bit. The hype is real. So in the left back position, we have gone and picked up Mendy, and this guy without a doubt now is the best left back in the Liga 1 if you're wanting to create those hybrids. He's 5'10", high attacking, medium defensive work rate, left footed, so he can be playing those through balls down the line with ease. 4-star, which is amazing. And then his in-game stats, god damn. The pace, wonderful. The shooting stats, even like if it's going to fall for him inside the box, he should be able to put the ball in the back of the net. Passing stats are okay, nothing crazy, like short pass 84, vision 81, that's all right. Dribbling stats are awesome. You got the defending and physical. The guy looks amazing. Is he worth the price tag? I'll let you know in a second. So Mendy's looking like a beast. Then we have Guendouzi in that middle centre mid position, but I was using him as a CDM alongside Kante in a 4-2-3-1. 5'11", medium, right-footed, and 3-star, which isn't, I would say, a card killer if you're looking to keep it simple. And then when you look in the Premier League, those options for you guys to play a 4-1-2-on-2, or really who are well-rounded centre mids that you guys can list out that you would want to use in a competitive side? Pogba, KDB, maybe right centre mid. There aren't really that many, and Guendouzi, he's giving you a really nice option, and there is a reason why he's so expensive. Then you look at his in-game stats, and he has 85 acceleration. The shooting, like this reminded me of Felipe Anderson. The shot power, long shots, then the finishing stat being a little bit low, but has that affected the card? We're going to find out if he can put the ball in the back of the net. Passing, the vision, it could have been up to a little bit more, but short pass, long pass, curve, love it. The dribbling stats, is he comfortable on the ball? He's got the defending, and he's also got the physical. 78 strength though isn't amazing, but he's looking real tidy. Like, that's a very nice card, and 5'11", so he's not exactly too small. Then in the right centre mid position, and I was using him as a cam in a 4-2-3-1, and hopefully I'm saying his name right. Aouar, high attacking work rates, 5'9", 4-star. Now I was comparing this guy to Antoine Griezmann because they're both 91 rated, the card that I was wanting to like compare him to. And when you look at his in-game stats, my good god. Acceleration, sprint speed, tick. The shooting, the attack positioning, finishing, the shot power is exactly the same as the non-informed Griezmann. So I knew that if I were to hit the time finishes, then they would be flying in the back of the net. The vision, 95 vision and 95 short pass with amazing curve and long passing. And I'm going to say this straight away before we even go into the clips. That's the first thing I noticed with this card. Amazing playmaking ability. Then the dribbling stats are looking crazy good. You've got the defending that is very well balanced, and he has the physical as well. So if you were wanting to play him as a middle cam, as a right centre mid, left centre mid, wherever, and that's why this guy is selling for over 800,000 coins. Is he worth it though? Like, you can give him 99 stats, but how do these players play in game? We've got to go and find out. Please do leave a like, and I'll let you know. So let's start off in that left back position, 87 rated Mendy. And now you've got to consider he is the best left back in the Liga 1, and being French, very easy to get him into a playable starting 11. 265,000 I sold him on for, and that's the price that you're going to be expecting to pay. Is it reasonable with the way he played in game? His pace is nice, the way he felt on the ball, comfortable, defending stats, winning the ball in the air. He wasn't doing anything outrageous, and I don't think that he did really much that I can pick him up on. He was just solid for his price though, 265. When you're looking at all of these other players on the game in the fullback positions, they don't tend to go for too much. Like Lala, for me, he is one of the best fullbacks on the game, and he's around about 200,000. So with the super juice stats and these new cards that have been released, Mendy for 265, you can probably justify that. And he is a good left back. There's nothing to say or for really me to highlight to you that he did anything wrong. Good positioning. He pushed up when I wanted him to, and I like the way he felt. So 265,000, it is expensive, but that is the price that you've got to pay. So decent left back for you guys, and if you're wanting to take your team in that direction. Then we have Guendouzi, 610,000 coins I sold him one for. And I was saying at the start of the video, or when we were in the squad screen, there aren't really too many options in the Premier League that are well balanced. Really, it's just Pogba. But now you got Guendouzi being 5'11", really comfortable stats, but 610,000 coins. I will tell you this, it's overpriced. He should be, with the way he played, around like 375 to 450, anywhere around there. What did I like about the card? Positioning was pretty decent. He didn't push up too much with his medium work rates. He was capable of playing in the CDM role, but one thing I did notice, the acceleration was nice, but then on the track back, the sprint speed started to come into play. On the ball, he's tidy enough. Defensively, sometimes he felt a little bit weak going into the challenge, and I think that's down to the actual strength stat, but every now and then he would break up the play quite well, and it'd come away with the ball. So he wasn't terrible, but I was expecting a lot more from the card for 610,000 coins. But finishing wise, he was popping in goals, and I think that if you're playing to his strength and you get him into a nice position on the edge of the box and you take those time finishes just like you would with a Felipe Anderson, they're going to be flying in. This guy is capable of scoring outrageous goals. So his pace was okay, but I was wanting more from the sprint speed. His finishing is pretty decent for a centre mid, and especially if you're going to be playing him as that CDM, just someone good with their feet. Passing was fine, dribbling on the ball as expected, not unreal but good enough, and the defensive and physical stats were playable. I thought he was good, but just 610,000 is a little too expensive for my liking. Then we go on to Aouar. I think I've pronounced that right. 91 rated for 850,000. And when I first saw his price for a mil, that was pushing it. Then he came down and settled for 850, which is pretty much the exact same that you'd spend on a Antoine Griezmann. And at first, it took me 1 or 2 games to have a feel for the card. I don't believe that this guy is really a skiller. When he executes skill moves, he doesn't feel that great. But then on the ball and his control, just doing the simple ones, body feints, ball rolls, he feels tidy. And then his pace was good enough. His finishing is wonderful. Finesse shots, driven shots across goal. The guy can put the ball in the back of the net. Then his passing, I did mention this. As soon as I got him on the pitch, he was pinging balls all over the place. Perfect weight behind, I'd say, every single pass. The way he set up Mbappe for one of the chances was unbelievable. Then I've already mentioned his dribbling. He feels tidy. Defensively, he can drop back and get tackles in. I was using him as a cam, so it was just allowing me to put on pressure higher up the pitch. I would recommend playing him as a left centre mid though. If you want to get the most use out of the card, this guy is very good. And if I were to spend like 800,000 on a player, it would be this one. I would ignore Guendouzi. He's good, but just I was wanting a bit more from the card. I wouldn't really spend that much on Mendy personally. I would just continue using Timothy Marcelo. I would be bringing in this man into your team. Finishing, pace, ability on the ball, defensively, up and down the pitch. He's very good. Is he better than Griezmann though? I prefer the way Griezmann feels on the ball to dribble with. But then finishing is very close. Like he didn't tend to miss too much. He had a similar shot because they both have the same shot power, and I like when I'm timing the finesse shots and just the driven shots. They're both pretty much as good as each other. But then what you've got with Aouar is his physical stats and his defending. So for 800,000, that's looking like a good purchase. And I don't want to hype up his price, but when you get him into the game with his vision, with his playmaking, he's very good. Thank you very much for watching, boys. Leave a like, and I will see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.